Hello students, I will continue with the chapter determination of the place on the earth surface in this video. So today I will start with the heat zones of the earth. What is the word this heat zone means? This heat zone is actually related to the temperature. Okay, so different latitudes on the earth's surface gets different amount of the sun rays. So based on the amount of the temperature received by the different latitude, we formed or we get the heat zone of the earth. Basically we have the three heat zones of the earth, that is the torrid zone, temperate zone and the frigid zone. So I will start today first with the torrid zone. So what is where the torrid zone lies? So the torrid zone is actually covers the latitude 0 degree, 23.5 degree north, 23.5 degree south. Okay, and it is the one of the important latitudes of the earth surface falls on this torrid zone. So the vertical rays of the sun, falls on this torrid zone maximum time. For example, during the time of the summer solstice, during the time of the winter solstice, during the time of the equinox also. So during the time of summer solstice means when the vertical rays of the sun falls on the 23.5 degree north latitude directly. Okay, winter solstice means on the date 21st of June. Next is the winter solstice, on which the vertical rays of the sun falls directly on the latitude 23.5 degrees south on the day 22nd of December, when we have the winter solstice. And equinoxes means when the vertical rays of the sun falls directly on the equator. Okay, so from this you can understand that in the maximum portion of the year, the vertical means this torrid zone is getting the vertical rays of the sun. As a result of that, the temperature of the torrid zone is quite higher in comparison to the other zones or other regions. Okay, so it is the temperature remains more or less high throughout the year in this particular zone, and as a result of that, this regions between the tropics is known as the torrid zone. Okay, next, the region between the Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north and 66.5 degree north, and 23.5 degree north and 66.5 degree south, is known as the temperate zone. Why temperate zone? This because this is the place which receives the oblique rays of the sun, and the temperature over here is of moderate type. The temperature over here is moderate type, that is why the name of the zone in between the 66.5 degree north and 66.5 degree 23.5 degree north and the region between 23.5 degree south and 66.5 degree south is known as the temperate zone. The last one that is that we have is the frigid zone. So where do we find the frigid zone? The frigid zone is present between the 66.5 degree north to 90 degree north, and in between 66.5 degree south to 90 degree south. So this is the zone, we are calling it as the frigid zone. So from the word frigid you can understand it is a very cold region. Okay, why it is a very cold region? The reason is that it gets less, very less amount of sun rays. That is why we are calling it as the frigid zone. So this is the region which gets the tangential rays of the sun, and the amount of the heat that the zone receives through this tangential rays is not very high. So as a result of that, the temperature over here is also not very high. It also remains always remains below, means it always remains very cold. And as a result of that, these are the region where we can get the permanent deposition of the snow also. Okay, so in this way, the parallels of the latitude therefore divides the earth into different temperature belts or the heat zones, and we can get a clear idea about the climate of any places that are lying on the any of these zones, or climate of the any places that are lying or falling in this zone. We can, by the name itself, we can get an idea about this. Okay, now let us see about the uses of the parallels of latitudes. Okay, number one use is that location. Yes, we can easily find any location on the earth's surface based on the latitudinal value. Next important or use of these parallels of the latitude is that distance. Yes, we can find the distance of a place from the equator, which is indicated generally by this help of this latitude, or latitude can help you to find the distance between the two places that are on places on the earth. Number 3 is the climate. Yes, this is another important thing that we can get to know based on the latitudes, that is climate of the earth. How we can know about the climate of the earth? Based on the heat zones or the temperature belts. This temperature belts has been divided based on the latitude itself. So this is how we can get an idea about this belt from with the help of the latitude. Okay, so this is the end of this video. I'll continue the next of the portion in the next video. Thank you everyone.